Hello, this is Jaren with 10x Flow SEO, and I'm just going to explain Workello. Um, I'll explain a little bit of how it works and how it can be integrated to hire writers for the um, content marketing efforts. Okay, and before I start, um, anything that's red is an process automation, um, so that you can do the work you really want to do instead of um, repeating the work, basically. Okay, so it's Workello is the name, and it's used to automate hiring content writers. Um, so um, I'll put it into three broad steps, kind of pre-Workello, Workello, and post-Workello. Um, so before you can start using your Workello, um, maybe that's the best, maybe a better way to say it, before um, you can um, implement Workello, yeah, you need to get the clients. You need to have um, websites you want to generate more pages for, and quality pages. Um, and that's, Workello helps find quality writers because you can filter through so different many different candidates to get the best ones quickly. So obviously you're going to talk with the clients, and this can start in your sales team. You can keep your sales team more informed by using systems like Slack um, to maintain messages between those. And you'll get to keep those messages if any of your team decides to no longer work, um, you know, with 10x Flow, with us. So then you're also in that process. You're going to want to determine what to look for in the content creator for that specific brand, for the specific site that you're going to be creating content for. And you can be asking questions like, what background should the writers have? What kind of voice do we want them to talk in? What kind of knowledge should they have? Does our publishing frequency that we're looking for? What's the publishing frequency? Then you'll want to draft an ad, and that's probably the biggest part. To set up a Workello is just to make an ad for it, and you can automate that by kind of having a draft set aside that you can just put in the specifics for that company client, and of course double check that it's what your client wants. You can include in that ad any benefits of working for 10x Flow SEO. Then there's Workello. So with Workello, it's probably the shortest step in this process. It's all point and click, and we'll hopefully make a video about more specifically. But point and click, you create the ad, you can paste in. You create the campaign, you can paste in your ad for it, and Workello will post it to a couple of sites, a few sites, automatically just in there. They'll click in the Workello and it'll post it to those sites. Additionally, you may have more success posting in additional groups and pages and ad boards, and there are resources for finding those in the content distribution slate website that we have access to. Then after you post those and applicants start applying, they'll appear on the Workello site, and you can, with the point and click, you can select which one of those to move on from applicants to giving them the test, and move on from giving them the test to selecting them to have an interview, and you can automate that interview process with Calendly or similar software, and then you can of course you're going to interview them and hire the best ones for those what you're looking for. Then post Workello, you're going to want to continue with a quality candidate. You don't want to lose them post interview. You want to have a good process afterwards, and so you can you'll share the information, but this is something you'll come up with before you hire the candidates. You'll share the calendar of articles, and you'll share about the topic and keyword lists and any other information for the next specific article, and then continuing forward with their articles, the pages that we'll have them write. So that's kind of the broad overview. Other notes about the process is you want to automate writing onboarding writer. Automate writer onboarding. You can use Asana to maintain some of those processes and share them with the new hires, and you can save time and keep those messages and keep them available to different team members, kind of a frequently asked questions site kind of thing, through Slack or some other organizational messaging service. And yeah, I've been able to learn and find a lot of this information through the content distribution site put out by Nick and Gordana and their team, and yeah, it's a really good resource to use. Again, this is Workello, and I'm Jerry. And where's my end of thing?